There's a family who was awarded $500,000 after a cop decided to fatally shoot their blind and deaf dog. Put it up. You see this? The dog is blind, the dog is deaf, poses no threat. It's a family dog. He was 13 pounds. A Shih Tzu mix, was not a threat to anyone, but an officer named Myron Woodson of the Sturgeon Police Department decided to shoot him anyway. The family now reached a settlement, $500,000. The City of Sturgeon, Missouri, and one of the officers, one of his police officers, they have agreed to pay $500,000, a lot of money, part of a settlement, over shooting a blind and deaf 13-pound dog named Teddy. Filed in May 2024, the federal lawsuit alleged that Sturgeon, the cop, failed to properly train, supervise, and discipline his officer. Sturgeon, the city, failed to properly train and supervise or discipline his officer. Negligent hire and retention is what it's called. In May 2024, attorney Daniels J. Kolde and Eric C. Crinnian filed the lawsuit in the United States District Court for the Western District of Missouri on behalf of Teddy's guardian, Nicholas Hunter, seeking compensation in excess for $1 million for violation of the rights under the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Now, what rights are they violating? Your ownership rights, your rights of due process before somebody takes away something that is in your possession. The government has now deprived you of that right, and they deprive you of that right legally. It's the question. Can the government deprive you of it? Yeah. Under certain circumstances, they can, especially with a criminal trial and a conviction. But none of that happened. We have the details surrounding it. So May 19, 2024, a neighbor found Teddy wandering in her backyard after he escaped his own fenced-in area. Because the police in the 900-person town also are responsible for animal control duties because it's a 900-person town. The neighbor called them to assist with Teddy's owner. So this part is important. This means the origin of the call is about animal or pet-related control, not criminality or anything else. Body camera footage shows the officer arriving and spending about 3 minutes attempting to use his snare pole, 3 minutes now, to try to lasso Teddy. The footage shows a small blind dog pose no threat to the officer or anyone else. After 3 minutes, he's frustrated, caught mad. The officer cocks his gun, shoots the dog, not once, but twice at close range. He got to clock off. Time for him to go home. The city tried to initially defend the actions of this cop. The City of Sturgeon later claimed the cop believed that Teddy had been infected with rabies, obviously. Okay? Based on the behavior exhibited by the dog, believing the dog to be severely injured or infected with rabies, and as the officer feared being bitten and being infected with rabies, the SPD officer felt that his only option was to put the animal down. A post on the city's Facebook read at that time. The officer's decision sparked fury online, with people taken to the small town's Facebook page to describe the local police as a joke, as well as disgusting and disappointing after attempting to justify the officer's actions. Officials, after just 4 days, determined the officer was not wrong in his action. But it was later learned that Teddy's behavior was due to the fact that he was both deaf and blind. Myron Woodson was on paid leave until October 2024 when he resigned. Current city mayor Seth Truesdale said former mayor Kevin Abrahamson resigned a week after the shooting. The city and the officer will now pay Teddy's family $500,000 leading to more defunding of the police by way of the police. You know, you have some people, and I'm included, we take to those pets who are in our homes. That becomes part of our heart love. Our love extends to those pets as well. And when you do something like this, and it is seen on camera that you did not make an effort beyond 3 minutes, you are deciding to utilize a gun and shoot them. Now, remember, if the city either A, has a proper division for animal control, these individuals are trained. And I don't know anyone from animal control who would shoot a dog after 3 minutes, showing obviously there's no issue here other than your skill set to capture it. But the city has some blame, obviously, because they decided to duly appoint all of their cops as animal control experts and then not provide the proper training, which is what the lawsuit alleges. And obviously that lawsuit is correct, in my opinion. All right. Dear brother, thoughts here?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just not flexible enough. I don't know how trained you have to be to not
Yeah,
fire on at a 13-pound dog.
that's right.
This was not a menace to society. It was probably running around in circles. There, the cases of rabies in domestic animals are super rare, especially on the west coast of the United States. They're non-existent. In Texas, I think they had 30 last year. This is not something you're dealing with a lot. And yeah, yes, do they need training? Of course they do. And I'm wrong because they need it because they did it. But the fact that they do need training is just amazing to me, and it's good for the town, good for people realizing that this is not how you treat life, whether it's human life or animal life. You have to show a deference to life, and
Yep.
I'm all for this settlement. I think it's great, and it'll make people think twice, hopefully, before they kill a dog.
Yeah, there you go. And it would have cost the city less just train one animal expert and have that person on staff.
Yep, there's no question. Yeah.
Yeah. What up? This is your man, Dr. Rashad Richey. Always good to be with you. Listen, there's a lot going on in this world. I mean, people are losing their damn minds, but you're not. Let's keep the momentum going. We must remain resistant to the insanity that's happening around us. How do we do that? We keep each other informed, we keep each other encouraged, and we say something when it needs to be said. I have no problem doing that because you are my boss. You are. We work in this together. Here's what you can do to make sure we continue to make the impact in your local community. Number one, I want you to consider tapping that like button and even leaving a message. Number two, subscribe to the channel. Number three, if you press that bell icon every time I go live, you are aware of it. And number four, I would love it for you to become a member. Those are the things you can do right now to make sure that this content remains constant and relevant in your local community. And listen, don't forget to tell a friend, all right? I would love it for you to be here with me. There is no me without you. Welcome to Indisputable.